need to see your number, mate. We just need to know that this is all... We need to know who we're talking to.
He's not letting me look at his number. Hello?
Sorry. Alright, well,
It's okay. It's 1503.
What?
1503.
1503. Are you from the... are you local police or are you the nuclear police? You're local. Okay. And who's your colleague? Sorry? Sorry? Who's your colleague? We tell you that. Why not? You have to identify yourself, don't you? As a police officer. Yeah, who's your colleague? Alright, hang on. You need to know everything here. It's alright. You're not in any trouble, are you? 1598 is the other number. We got both the numbers and the names?
Can I make a suggestion? If we go the other side of this thing, we have wind.
That's a really good idea.
Just walk around the other
That's
side.
a very good idea. It's good to see that some intelligence. No, yeah. You were saying yes. Obviously no surprise. Can I just tell you why it's a surprise? Is that your employers, EDF, have not made any effort, and I want to get this on record. You haven't spoken to us for 5 days. Nobody has made any effort to negotiate or talk with us, and I want that to be established right here and now. That they haven't behaved in any way that shows a willingness to find out why we're here, what our concerns are, or where we might go if we be forced to leave here. So just that everybody understands that. Now, what would you like to say? Sorry, what's your name? I'm Theo, by the way.
Sorry, David Asker.
David Asker. And who are you employed by?
Basically, Squire Sanders employed me to...
Squire Sanders.
Solicitors for EDF.
Uh-huh.
They employed me to serve the documents on the occupants here.
What would those be?
Basically, I've got, as you can see, there are several other boxes in the vehicle. There's enough copies for all.
Oh, wicked. We're going to read a lot. This is almost as much as they have on the planning application, which means that nobody can tell what's going on. Yeah.
Okay, what you've got. Document packs are self-explanatory. If it's probably easier if I park back. So can you have a look through there, or do you want to take it over the top, whichever?
Is this? Can you explain? No, I'd just like to see what that is. So EDF, dear sirs, we enclose by way of service upon you the following documents: claim form and brief details of claim, response pack, application notice returnable on 27th of February. Okay, great. Yep, I think it's always difficult in these situations to know if you're doing something that you shouldn't do by taking the documents. I bear the if I've made a mistake here, I'm eternally sorry, and please don't run me from the movement. But I'm going to take the documents now because it'd be very interesting to know what they say.
Well, it's just you anyway.
It's not like the black spot.
Well, you wouldn't believe it. If I've just done the thing which means we get chucked out of here quicker, my name will be mud. I tell you.
I quite understand. Well, look, would it rather you stretch? Would it be easier if I pass my thing?
You are super intelligent. You should be working for someone sensible. You're just serving the docks, aren't you?
I'll just bring the boxes over if we just sort of...
Boxes?
What? Yeah,
brilliant. Shall we open the gate?
The other thing, if you want to open the gate, we can take the boxes. So that all persons present know, not just you on this side of the fence, but people on the outside of the fence know as well.
What, these witnesses here?
Yes, and anybody who arrives up here.
Can you hear him all right on there? Because there'll be a lot of wind on the mic. Come closer. Are you also working for the solicitor?
I'm just with this gentleman.
Yeah. Are you working for this gentleman?
I'd rather not comment.
You'd rather not comment. Who are you working for?
G4S.
No, who are you working for?
I'd rather not comment.
You'd rather not comment. So you're not working for G4S, and you're not working for Squire and Sanders, and you're not working for EDF. So are you working for Security International?
I think if we just carry on with this process, it'd be best there to all of us.
Okay, thanks. But can I just say, I'm really sorry that your employer puts you in a position where you have to go through the humiliating procedure of concealing your identity, when actually you're just a worker like everybody else, and it's a common struggle. Anyway,
right. I suggest I'll bring the documents. The documents are in boxes. I'll bring them out of the car, and if I just distribute.
We're going to open the door.
Okay, fine. The other thing I will need to do is I propose to, with those document packs, affix some to the outside of the fencing, basically underneath where you put your notices.
That's right.
So that we're all aware of what I'm doing.
Great. This gives me my get out, because can I just explain? if they'd affixed them to the fence, they'd effectively served them anyway, so there would be no lawful excuse that we hadn't read them. So I might as well take them, because it saves a load of argy-bargy. Right, okay. Shall we go and open the gate and you can pass them in? Because we're nice enough, but not everyone, someone might not like it. Why is there all these copies?
That I don't know the answer.
Is that one for each?
It's sufficient for all. What I'll do, if you give me a few minutes, I'll get them all filed up, because there's various versions of them.
Wow, this is fantastic. It's fantastic. The number of boxes of documents which anyone who wants to understand the planning procedure here has to wade through. These are people who think that a large amount of paperwork and printed words is a substitute for an actual human discussion and a democratic process. And what is happening here, let's not forget, this isn't just an eviction. This is about all of this land you see behind me, all these special habitats and sites of scientific interest being levelled back to the rock within the next few months in order to build a power station which does not yet have planning permission. What we're having here is bribery and corruption, and we are here to draw attention to that, and we are going to stand here strong, and we are going to resist any process which is legal and all that stuff to get rid of us, because this is about our fundamental democracy in this country. And if we cannot defend our land against corporations like the EDF in collusion with the British state, then we have lost all control over our destiny. So I'm asking you to notice what's happening here and come and support us. Now,
This is mad. What, for this building? That's not normal procedure. I can't read that. You know what? How long have I got to read that?
I think there might be multiple copies.
How many of those duplicates? Oh, it might be.
Right, there should be sufficient for all. Right, what we've got. I'll go through this with you, Theo. Is that okay? I can't answer any questions about this because that's
absolutely fine.
Have we got
We're going to talk to this chap. We don't know what he's going to tell us. He's brought a load of boxes and paper. We're not sure why. It seems that it's something to do with us leaving so that EDF can destroy this bat habitat, because one day they may be allowed to build here. Imagine if your neighbour had a tree with a tree preservation order on it, and they said, I'd like to build an extension, and the council said, well, we'll have to consider the application, and your neighbour said, yes, fine, can I just cut down the tree before I know whether I can build here or not? They would be taken to court for breaking a tree preservation order, but that's exactly what the EDF have done here. This is just the situation where the government have decided we are going to have nuclear power because it is a centralised, militarised form of power production, and that's the way it's going to be, and you've got no say in it. Well, here we are, here's the boxes of paper, which is good because we're getting a bit low on paper here. Anyone watching this, you may need to bring loo roll, or we may be resorting to using this stuff. But I'm sure it's actually someone's worked very hard and spent a lot of time actually doing this, preparing this documentation. It's good in that point of view, at least. We like to think that here at Langborough Farm we've actually created more work for the legal profession and the security operatives than the EDF have yet, which we're very proud of. Can we apply for more?
Yes, you can.
Great.
Details are on the
So come on down, we want to create more jobs for these guys. I hope you're on double time. Saturday morning. Is there just ploughing through this?
We won't run out of toilet.
If we could be arsed. I mean, the truth is maybe we can't be arsed. To treat this process with respect, when while the stuff is still smouldering at Fukushima, we are being told we have to have a nuclear power station here without any consultation whatsoever. When they make such a mockery of such a major process, a process which involves not only the people who live in this country now, but all the future generations for the next 200 years, that process has been ignored and treated like absolute waste. And at the same time, got all this process. So maybe we'll disregard this process, because to be honest, the future of future generations, of my child and her children and her children's children, is more important to me than whether or not these particular men in suits are happy.